It's been like 6 days. Since I last got on ZA. And I made a video. And it's really cool. I'm just a bit. Wait, did I almost mess up? I want to see if Emma has anything. She's still in her office. Are you using Mega Evolution? It's useful when dealing with rough Mega Evolved Pokemon. Besides, surely needs to be Mega Evolving their Pokemons for the strongest Mega Evolution user to emerge as AZ wishes. Okay. So yeah, Emma is just busy with that. Not sure. Take me to a major location. Okay, a Pokemon Center. Because apparently that's weird. We should have at least made a budget of them, like, of the person driving, and then you're just in the car just listening. Waste opportunity. Oh, you know that Strawberry Tyson Cafe Pokemon Amy? I love those, they're great. Oh, sorry, I guess I shouldn't talk to myself and what I like, huh? Now you're good. I just got tough to drive through town with all these wild Pokemon everywhere, huh? I bet that makes you want to ask why I bothered becoming a taxi driver in the first place, right? Huh? Oh, just missed the turn. Alright, so I was wondering why I became a taxi driver. That's it there. We arrived at your destination, sir. The Magenta Pokemon Center. As promised, you don't owe me a thing. Thanks for the ride. No, I'm the one who should be thanking you. I appreciate you taking a chance on me. Well, my first year taught me a lot, like how far I still got to go before I'm a true pro. I got lost in the shades, got lost in the conversation, and I think until I lost your trust by the end. But I do have one area where I'm so confident I can impress you. Pokemon battles, how about it? Oh, really? Sure thing. Sure thing, I'll do a Pokemon battle with you. Emolga. Alright, Charizard. Just make quick work out of him. Dragon Claw. Okay. Now for Alligator. Lastly, Thunder Punch. Breaking Swipe. Zap Cannon. Great, how am I supposed to show you that I've got any skills if I lose? Okay, it turns out that battle taught me how far I've still got to go as a trainer too. That doesn't mean it wasn't fun. I really enjoyed battling with you. I'm glad I've never give up on Pokemon battling. I'm not the best, but it still gives me confidence. And if I don't give up as a taxi driver, I bet I'll build up confidence over time there too. As long as I don't lose my job or anything. Thank you again for being my first ever fair and for the great battle today. What I get? Well, I got agility. Okay. So when is it gonna be nighttime? Because I need to get a challenger ticket. Alright, I found a bench. So I guess I can do a battle zone. Or I probably already got my challenger ticket and I just didn't realize. Oh, well, you know, I'm close to it. Let me just head on over. I think I should be fine. Liquidation. Bubble beam. Glad I made my Feraligatr learn Ice Bug. Or Ice Fang. That has to be a water type, so let me just wait until it's away. Thunder Punch. Thunderbolt. Oh, it's an ice bug. This stuff can't kill. Okay, no, break himself. What was that? A Tyrantrum. The Heracross. I bet. I'm taking that one. No, thank you. I'll go first. Bubble beam. Fire Blast. Flare Blitz. mean, I probably should have went for the fire move. Flamethrower. I need to buy some more things. Let's see next. Okay, my fire templates are way too strong. Oh, whoops. I meant to do Night Slash again. Let's use Night Slash. Are there battles on the roof? There's battle here. Let's go. Thank you. Okay. Malamar has to be like a dark type. Got the dragon type out the way. Wait, what is that? moves. I spent another super effective move. You know, I honestly could have used Charizard and just used a fire type move and burn that bat and burn Noivern. Appreciate it. I'm still looking for someone that I can move on with Pokemon. Where's Mega Drain? Oh, really? Nice Mega Evolution. Nice Mega Evolution, buddy. No, thank you. Let's not deal with that. Night Slash. Alright, what card do you have? That's what my day's up. There's like water, and I'll have like I do have an electric. Thunderbolt. Appreciate the coffee. Oh, you're Machop. My Heracross in areas is too powerful. Alright. Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw for the win. Boom. And that's my challenger ticket. I'm good. Let's get on out of here. Way to go. Way to go, Charizard. Way to go. Now, let's go in. What's up, gang? So, why did Vinny call you over to Costa Rica? I guess the president just wanted us to know they got our backs and appreciate our work. She said she's counting on our help to take care of the Rogue Mega Evolution problem. On that note, did you both hear from Vinny about Rogue Mega Evolution reports for us to look into? That we did, which I suppose means it's time for another strategy meeting. You already know. Yep, let's go. Let's get this started. Here's the new info from Vinny. Our first concern is a Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. Second, in John Sector 4, we got Tyranitar to check out. And finally, there's a Starmie in Blue Sector 9. Ooh, Lida can get the, like the Starmie Stone. All three of those can be difficult to tackle even when they haven't Mega Evolved. Which means they'll be extremely tough customers when Rogue Mega Evolution sets in. Do you feel up to this, Bino? Of course. Team MZ will be supporting you on the ground as always. But even with our help, these will be serious opponents. We can't let our guard down. Sure, but I think of how good we've got at working together now. Yeah, we've caught so many rogue Pokemon. Team MZ is a well-oiled machine. True enough. Okay, so to recap, we've got 3 more Pokemon at risk of Rogue Mega Evolution. We'll stick out each of their locations, then support Bino from there. At first, the Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. That goes to Tawny. Naveen, you have to go keep an eye on a Tyranitar in Yuan Sector 4. And I'll stand by to help the Starmie in Blue Sector 9. We always seem to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders, Bino. I can handle it. Thanks, Bino. I'm really glad to hear that. And you can count on us to heal your Pokemon before we get into battle. Alright, team. Move out. Time to save more Pokemon for Rogue Mega Evolution. Let's do that. And my Pokemon are already healed, so... Dragonite will be a problem. So I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave Tawny for last. Starmie, though. I think I want to go to Starmie because Lida wants that Starmie, and then I'll probably go to Tyranitar next. So for Starmie, I don't have a Grass type, but I do have an Electric type that I unfortunately can't Mega Evolve because I don't have its Keystone. Wait, unless I can find a Keystone in the Stone Eruption, I can probably find one there. Maybe. I need to find like a Keystone. Okay, it's probably in the other one. Oh, in Costa Rica. I want to see if I can get a Thunderstone so I can Mega Evolve my Ampharos. I'm pretty sure a Mega Evolves at that point. Ampharosite. Where is that? Bro. Is it not there? Darn. I have... So there's only four of my Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. My Absol, my Charizard, my Heracross, and my Feraligatr. Well, I'm going that route of not having a Mega Evolve Pokemon. Oh, wait, it's the other way. Well, let's see how this goes. I wonder how I'm supposed to get out there. I'm probably supposed to be in a wild zone. And roll glide over. Or I just do this. Bruh. Oh, that's different. Oh yeah, that middle part's different. I'm probably gonna live stream after I finish the World Mega Evolution. But I wonder who's gonna be the person I'm gonna battle when I reach rank A. Hopefully I didn't keep Lida waiting too much. Waiting for me. Wait, am I on the wrong side? Like this one. I'm like gonna sense the taunt. Yeah, get in my Ultra Ball. Well, I got my first Alpha Pokemon. Wolf is gonna be... If Wolf watches this video, she's gonna be pissed. Because I killed it in one shot. Because Wolf is also playing Legends ZA. And she is trying to deal with so many... She's trying to get, like, Alpha Pokemon. And I just one-shot mine. Shut up. What is the rest of the kid doing here? Hold on, you lot. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon at the head. It's shouting Mega Power or whatever, and it's ready to blow, so no one's getting by me. Feels like I see you two before, though. It's Bino, ain't it? And the other one. Do not disrespect Lida like that. Well, trainers as strong as you two will be alright. Come on, then follow me. Oh wow, I thought we were gonna battle. Just to prove our strength again. So why is the Rust Syndicate here? Philippi, for goodness sake. Which imbecile let two civilians waltz in here when I was specifically set to block off the area? Mr. Philippi, hi. What are you doing here? We received word of a Pokemon behaving irrationally. We cannot allow any Lumios resident to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. There's the Starmie. I thought that if I need be, I could take care of the situation personally. Your intel was spot on. That erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at risk of undergoing Rogue Mega Evolution, and we're here to calm it down. I see, so you're trying to keep Lumios safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He'll be hardly pleased if I simply stepped aside for you. I'm sure you understand. Then what are we supposed to do? It's simple. If Bill defeats my team, then will be unable to take on other opponents. Wait, am I gonna be in a full... Okay, guess I'm going in a Pokemon battle. Alright, Philippi, let's see what you got. I don't think I was supposed to use Charizard. I'm not supposed to use Charizard. I'm not supposed to use Charizard. Let me at least switch. Well, I think it's time you Mega Ball that sword. Let's show them how to do it. There's no way I'm gonna use like. It keeps missing Shadow Ball. Okay. Oh, man, nice shot. Nice detect. Mega Evolution improves our bond. Let me show you the true beauty of Skarmy. Nice attack, buddy. Anyway. Okay. Indeed. I see you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. We can leave things to Team MZ. Are you gonna revive our Pokemon first? My Pokemon? I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. That's kind of funny coming from you, Philippi. You're older than Koberu, and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but that didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysander's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Cabello. He negotiated with Lysander, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Cabello started up all sorts of business, security services, Pokemon couriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was kind of a little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yeah, Mr. Cabello and his partner Venipede gave us a sip at every turn, always one step ahead, until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely, and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he has been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that in exchange for your silence. Please take this. This is a water stone, right? Use that on that partner of yours. It'll surely help you protect Lumiose. Now please make sure you handle things here. If the city goes down, the Rust Syndicate will have no clients left to work with, after all. If I use the stone Philly gave me, it'll be Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Sure. Evolve your Staryu to a Starmie. Right. Yeah, okay. I'll evolve my partner. Then we gotta combat Real Mega Starmie. Yeah, it's about time. Alright, so how am I supposed to get down? Oh, duh, by the ladder. Or I can just be funny and Roto go. There's the Starmie. Let's handle this. Before Starmie Real Mega Evolution sets in, want me to heal your Pokemon? Yeah, please evolve them because make sure you and Charizard stay safe, okay? Now, I could Mega Evolve my Charizard to be Charizard X because water's like neutral. But I think I need to like do that. Should I use Charizard first and then use my electric moves? So I keep forgetting the names. Like my Ampharos. Should I wait until my... I'm gonna see. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Only I had a, if only I have a freaking Mega Ride for my Ampharos. Alright, so I think I'm gonna... Wait, doesn't Dragon Ball work against water Pokemon? Oh, what the heck? What in the Patrick Star run? Fire very weak to water, but it is doing some damage. Not my Pokédex. Why is the Starmie like running so much? I am really putting it on right now by just using Charizard against a water type. I don't think it's gonna do much. Up. Wow. Wow. Not what I expected from that Starmie. That doesn't. My goodness. And he's gonna do it again. Yep. And then again. What, is he done? I think he's done. There we go. Okay, that didn't take too long. We still managed. Even though using a fire type. And I didn't have a grass type. But I had a thunder type. A Starmanite. Appreciate it, Lida. Good work, Bino. That's one more rogue Pokemon calmed. These battles really take it out of you, huh? I know we gotta help these poor Pokemon to stop their suffering, but geez, they don't let up. With the super fierce attacks. And all that running around, dodging, it leaves me absolutely starving. Do you think Lumiose restaurants might have started this as a plot to bring in customers? Nah, couldn't be. That'd be wild. I thought I was gonna give Lido the Starmanite. I thought I was. It's the Tyranitar. I'm pretty sure it's weak to electricity. As I saw from... Okay, just go over. Okay. Here's our likely soon to Mega Evolve target, Tyranitar, the armored Pokemon. As you expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight, but my Scrafty should do well against Tyranitar in terms of type matchups. In any case, this Tyranitar needs our help, so we simply have to do it. Let's do it. I bet you could handle this on your own if you had to, but you can count on Scrafty and me for help. And I'm pretty sure... Wait, isn't Lida like the only one that can't Mega Evolve her Star? I could have gave her the Starman. Unless she has it already. Because most of these Mega Pokemon, World Mega Pokemon battles, wow. That's a big boy. Okay, I guess. You are simply trying to bite me. Stop biting my own. I forgot to change this move again. Oh, the dust. I seriously need to change hair costume. I see. Wait, I for. Wow. Yo, get away from me! Bro, do an attack! Get alone! I'm trying to like heal. Like, my fire attacks are doing man in I need to get items. I seriously need to get items. I seriously need to get items. I need to get items. Wait, can I use the water move to get rid of the Is it to water? No, I think it is. I think the liquidation is stronger. Tyranitar's almost dead. It did not let me do an attack. Dang. There's a Tyranitar. All these wild Pokemon gathering in Lumios, and all this world Mega Evolution. I believe we can finally figure out the cause and put these Mysterious to bed. Appreciate it, Naveen. I'll keep looking into my end as well. Hello. Let me do some shopping. I need more max potions. And hyper. And I guess enough for restore. Look, I need enough. Because I know Dragonite's gonna be a problem. This is the one I'm worried about. I am worried about Dragonite. Because he has so many moves. And I don't know what 4 moves this Dragonite's gonna use. So yeah, Dragonite's gonna be a problem. This is what I'm definitely gonna have like multiple attempts on. I can already tell. I can already tell that I'm gonna have so many attempts on Mega Dragonite. What's up for that? How do I get up there? Should be somewhere. There should be a way I need to get up there. Right? I don't know where. Through here? I did not see my arrows. Uh-oh. Oh, over here. Yeah, I appreciate the research, Maple. Almost there. I'm almost there. I should be getting close. I probably didn't need to use Motion Point, but welcome to the group, Talonflame. I'm ready for that. My Feraligatr is gonna die. If this is gonna be just like that one battle from like the Orange Islands that Ash had to face, I'm gonna be screwed. Hey, Tawny. There you are. Dragonite's just up ahead. So Dragonite is a pretty troublesome Pokemon. It hits hard and it's built tough. Yeah, I'm aware. Its Mega Evolution was only recently discovered too. We don't really know what to expect from it. But you look curious. Something on your mind? That person you've been looking for? Yeah. I guess I feel like I need to protect this city since the person I'm searching for is here somewhere. Right now that means taking care of Lumios, Rogue Mega Evolution's problem. Let's do it. Well, Tawny, we have to deal with this. Let's save the Dragonite. problem with Dragonite is that it's a dragon and water moves aren't that good. It has flamethrower, it has air slash. What's next? It's gonna have a thunder move. Oh no, what? If it's Charizard I need to use. That's tomato. And it has thunder. And it has thunder. Yup. This is why I'm worried about Dragonite. Where'd it go? I don't really look at the type shop. I just see the moves and think, okay, how should I use this? Let's name for alligator. It cannot be thunder, because, well, it's a dragon, it's not a flying. Water, because it's neutral. Fire, I don't know. Okay. He's gonna do another. He's gonna bring another one. Oh god. Well, I can't do that because I'm getting tornadoed. Wait, so what is he gonna do? Move. Wow. 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 Okay, so not for alligator, but I guess I'll use Charizard. I did not know he was gonna like trap him. But I saw the shadow too late. Didn't let me revive for some reason. effects are not very effective. How about an ice move? Maybe I can use like a ice move. What about a thunder move? Wait, I forgot to change Terra Crossing moves. God damn it. Yeah, I know what's going to happen. Shadow that time. Okay. Another one. One Dragon Claw. Okay. I may have messed up. Oh, because I used freaking... Because I did not know what moves will work against Dragonite, but apparently Fireworks. But I got my second try, so it worked out. You're on a roll, Beano. Sooner or later, we're gonna figure out what's causing all these Pokemon to go rogue. The Luminous will be a place shared by people and Pokemon, just like the folks at Quest City Kawaii. Thank you for the heal. That's what we dealt with all the rogue Pokemon video warned us about, huh? Alright, then it's back to Hotel Z. Alright. Now I wonder what's gonna be my promotion match. Because I already got my challenger ticket. With that all said and done, we should be good. We managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. I'm so glad we've got you on Team MZ. Hey, AZ, can I talk to you something? I mean, it's Ask. My fault. Yes, what is it, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer is the actual strongest? That's up to Floette to decide. How do you mean? I mean that it'll require the greatest Mega Evolution users to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let's simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon. But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's gotta be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks she can rely on? Well, that must be Beano. Says who? Kirisham. So it's finally time. You're closing in on rank A now, the very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Girisham? Does anyone know? Odd that they made it to rank B but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their ZA Royale activity separate. Some people register under pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still, how are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And wrestling's getting worse with Prism Tower. No way, we can't just sit back and wait. I think we need to talk to both, but, let's talk to Vinny. I have a feeling he wouldn't just offer us someone's personal information like that. Okay, so Emma's the correct choice. Maybe Emma can help though? Let's head to Locabero, Beano, and try to find more about this Girisham. Well then. Looks like the competition to see who hits rank A first has begun. Who joins the ZA Royale under a false name? There are some strange people out here. The strongest Mega Evolution user in a role I should have fulfilled and yet failed too. Wait, what if this person I'm fighting is Tawny? What if I'm fighting Tawny as my challenger to see who can reach rank A? Because, you know, Tawny is also someone else that wants to reach rank A. Let's see what Emma has to say. Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there, what can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came at Lumiose within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We didn't find Beetle's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Girisham. Girisham. I know the name. One of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge can potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? for Lumios' sake. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in a battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. Oh, we get to fight Emma. No, I cannot use my Feraligatr. You should know, Emma's really strong. Her detective word means she's too busy for the Z Royale, so she should be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? I'm ready to win. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go. Malamar. Let's do this, Emma. Wild. Nope. Alright, Absol, you're up next. Lucario. Zap Cannon. Alright, and lastly, Feraligatr. The Pokemon aren't below. My mentors have backs and spirit. And you're gonna Mega Evolve it? Yep. Now it's time for you to Mega Evolve Feraligatr. Good thing these old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? They're the group that caused all that trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. The group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. He seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be gently trying to help save Lumios. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. You see, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who's involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard about what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. I apparently tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Garrison was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught. Though it's not clear if Ghirahsim is a real name or not. And now, since Ghirahsim is taking part in the ZA Royale.
This is a reminder. You feel wonderful.
Anyway, but why? To what end? Does Ghirahsim have a goal of his own? There's no real saying for sure, not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab can tell you more about Ghirahsim. You mean Mabel knows Ghirahsim? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating on my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, being on. And I'm assuming all my Pokemon are healed. Nope. Wait, am I next to a Pokemon Center? I should be. I thought Emma would at least revive my Pokemon. But, what are you gonna do? Guess that's the tie to Mabel somehow. Because, you know, Mabel used to be a part of Team Flare. Just, I did not mean to hit the lobby. That rat! That vile little man! I can't believe that mare! It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. It's not like I can even tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm the acting director of this place. Hi, Mabel. Are you making progress on my research task? Ghirahsim? Who could that be? Someone who was in Team Flare. Team Flare? It seems like you already know more about Gyarados than I would have thought. Fine, so it used to be a part of Team Flare. Seriously? I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. With everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare always had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, I didn't mean to sob story to spill out. You want to know about Ghirahsim, huh? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone call him Gris. It means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much of a chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now. Joining the ZA Royale? But if you really got to know, you might want to try Novio Cafe in the Centrico Plaza. What's at Novio Cafe? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. I'll take all my mystery and find out my life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research work, too. Something at the Novio Cafe. The only good thing we got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to a young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Garrison. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Santa Rica Plaza, famed Navio Cafe Chuck, is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Navio. Yes, he found me. Garrison at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes a little sense to you. However, shall I explain the whole thing? Garrison, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Giselle, one of my comrades in Team Flare Novia. Let's just take this kid down right here, right now, while we got the chance. Giselle, please do calm yourself. Novia Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care about all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop and then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. I have a feeling that there is gonna be that Mabel's just gonna come in and like help out. Mabel's definitely gonna help out. Look at you waiting like a good little boy. Yo, I cannot wait to if I were to battle you first, I am just gonna wipe that smug face off you, even though you're not smiling. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet at such a spot. This is Lysander Cafe. It's a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it's an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare. Or more rightly, for Team Flare Nuvio. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Mm-hmm. What could an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was? Well, I mean, Team Flare, you had like a whole huge goal to get every Zygarde cell and use it to destroy the entire world. In X and Y, Lysander had this ultimate weapon that he was about to unleash onto Lumios. And in the anime, Lysander decided to manipulate Alon, thinking that he needs the Mega Evolution to help Chespin and all that. Yeah, I know a lot about Team Flare. Giselle, this kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Novia. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. The world has not been kind of forgiving toward those of us who are part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable. Sad though, it is, that some hardened their hearts in response, like Giselle has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Giselle once she is set on a course of action. Though it would mean really revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match, I must ask, please, won't you grant Giselle the battle she desires? Sure. I'll battle her. Fight me. I will. Why are they playing the promotion match music? I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be nothing for you left to fight in the ZA Royale. Why don't you see your Pokemon? Alright, you got a different ball? So, what is it? Oh, Talonflame. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna use Charizard. Okay, well. I could have used Ampharos against Talonflame. Okay. Alright, Absol. Hopefully my Darkness can work against Night Slash. And then Shadow Claw. And then we let him, he's to the side. And then Night Slash. Metagross. I guess he's Black Alligator. I think Metagross is. I wish I could use Big Moves. Okay. Hi, Laura. I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Lysander used to have a Pyroar. This is ridiculous. I will say that you're pretty tough, so you got my respect. You got my respect, you're tough. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I've got another lesson from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio City. As it's time for a little coffee break. Voila, what Ember Rose, our signature drink. That should have Pokemon who battle us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. please join us inside. This is gonna be a long video. The moment I hit rank 8, that's when I'm gonna stop. The fire red of Lysander's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysander Cafe. And here, in this place, I like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew delusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set aside on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use this ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? I do. That weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home, but he has never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon. Then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness, and we in Team Flare would have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumiose, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you didn't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. Well, I mean, AZ did not know. I mean, I'm gonna look at it 2 ways. Maybe AZ knew Lysander's desires, and that's why he built the ultimate weapon for Lysander. And on the other hand, he did not know Lysander was gonna go mad with power and use the ultimate weapon. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That's why I invite you, Beano, to witness the truth yourself. The truth? You'll see. Open sesame! What is this, Patrick Star? That's something Patrick would do. Well, they've done all I could do. Beyond the door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned AZ's secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes, if you are fully understand how awful it is. Lysander Labs was designed to be a labyrinth. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. Nothing that me and my Pokemon can't handle. We got this. Who's this? I figured enough time has passed for you to have gotten yourself into some trouble. Let me guess, you're down Lysander Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Find elevator key. I'm taking it slow because I don't know what is here in Lysander's base. There's a hell. Bubble beam. You know what? If Bulba's gonna have a Houndoom, so am I. Well, yes, I'm not having a Houndoom. That's a Houndoom down. There's still more Pokemon. So, what's this? That had to do something. does this take me? How to turn inside the area. I see something sparkling. Is that the key? What is that? Flamethrower. Air blast. Man, I cannot capture these Pokemon. Found it. Anything else over here? There's Dark Pulse. Okay, let me go ahead and change. Get rid of Tackle. And get ready, Tact. We're keeping Aerial Ace. Yeah, there's the key. There's so many. Oh. You mean to tell me I can't just jump over that? Where does this take me? I hear something though. Oh yep, it looks like it's a grass turret. How the hell did a fire move? Okay, I got Electrite, so you know what? I'll take it. That's something from my Sanders. Ace. And Mabel is still giving me research, even though I'm in the base. Okay. Well, got the key. Wait, I thought I... Oh. I have to go to the left side then. Right. Huh? Where? Oh, Noivern. Fire Blast. And then seal him up with a Dragon Claw. I'm pretty sure I have a Noivern, but you're coming with me, buddy. Never mind. You know, the bad thing is I'm doing their job for them, where I have to, like... Just die. Bubble Beam. There's another key I need. Flip the switch. The thing is, I need to find a key. So luckily I can use this warp and teleport me to the other side. I use this warp again to make it where I need to be. Now I use the key. Where's this? There's the key. Let's keep going. This is where I was at the beginning. And what do you know, there's a panel that needs to be opened. has Giga. It has Giga. Got an alpha. Nice work, Heracross. And what do you know? The key card. Another Helldoom. Nice Fire Fang, buddy. Oh, he's crazy. Nice. Oh my god, there's an Aegis Slash. Alpha Aegis Slash. This guy needs key. I don't have any Mega Evolution. Alright, Absol. I believe Absol right there. My god. Oh, I took care of that. I could have captured it. Who knows? If I see another Alpha Aegis Slash, I'll probably capture it. But give me this key. First, let me at least turn this on. I think that's what'll teleport me all the way back. Yup. Well, I managed to get past that maze. Let's go to the second floor. Wait, is this where I have to go? No, but let me just see what's on the second floor first. There's a whole jail cell. Okay. Now, before I continue... You want me to go to the third floor? At least there's nothing really here. Alright, time to go to the third floor. Oh boy. Here it is. Everything is just dark. Lysander's old lab. The device for File 1, File 2 the fuel, File 3 the legends, File 4 our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? The device. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But we have not found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still process it since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. The fuel. The device that grants life, in fact grants deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus life can be conducted back into the Pokemon that have lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What, then, would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? The legends. Kalos said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen if to happen to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? And lastly, our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or death, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Zygarde. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was. AZ created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he's also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Wait, Lysander? Zygarde seems to wish that I come to this place. I've lost most of my memories, and yet, this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, though the bars of the cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular, Floette, and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device, but the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion. I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in Earth together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're right here. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. I think Zygarde did save him back in XYZ in the games. Well, not Z, but just XY. I'm doing so. Zygarde exhausted its own power. Without the weapon's activism, The device in Prison Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Thus become a threat to Lumios. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mech Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the internal flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all those young people waiting in Lysander Cafe want you to learn. Go and speak with Grissom and with AZ, then do what must be done. So my bet is that I battle Grissom, and then I talk to AZ, because we are reaching the end of the main story. Did you see Lysander? He's still down there. To think that he's still alive, and yet he doesn't even remember us in the slightest. How could you just forget? It's because of him that the rest of us... Gearsel, there'll be a time for such things later. And you, Bino, you now know the truth of AZ's sins, and so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. Why would I do anything like that? You must see by now, with AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we're learning points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we were to ever achieve that kind of a beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumios, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we become paralysis in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumios. The city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumios better, to make all of Kalos better. At Novio Cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And we've worked here. We also heard the voices of Lumios people. We understand the city is better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you need more than just a challenger's ticket. You need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling up my way through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I'll be the one to restrain Prison Tower with AZ's Floette. Go and talk to the rest of Team NZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they learn of AZ's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. Where did Team MZ go? I don't know if. No. Are they in the room? They're probably in the room, in the rooms. Guess not. Well, I guess it's time to talk to AZ. You've returned. I remember what leads you are following up on. I imagine you learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? They were in their rooms. Huh. Oh, Bino, did you manage to find Garrison? Oh, I found him, alright. No kidding, I went digging into the rumors about Garrison with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus he's part of this group, Team Flare Novio. And he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios from customers at Novio Cafe. He must know something weird is going on with Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us some more about the tower, given the situation? Yes, I've also been thinking it's time I talk to you all about it. Come, we speak on the roof. Bino, you know the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yes, I know the truth. shall tell you the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their future stolen. People lost everyday lives they've known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, so that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most, but my rage has not subsided. I cannot forgive the world that I've hurt the Pokemon that I loved. In my rage, I remade a device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to this senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. The light fire from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I've given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man with great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. Perhaps I can make one that would share the eternal life I have bestowed on Floette. That's what Ange is. This is what's hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I have buried Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I've done. I dreamed of the day I could use Ange after reuniting with Floette at last. The day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Ange, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Ange and has caused mega power to contain within it to spill forth. It has led this ram-bro mega evolution the Pokemon suffer. The people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user that must Mega Evolve Floette, and together reach the control panel within Ange. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had this kind of history. And the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk. I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into a Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she's such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Through that is my only conjecture. Floette returned to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness, but she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have that in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all those events into motion, AZ, but I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ stopped cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy anymore than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Bino, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you gotta beat Garrison. I'll win for sure. You know we can count on you, Bino. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Garrison and Team Flare Navia. Alright, it's time for you to challenge Garrison to a promotion match. Thank you. I'll forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Let's go. The only thing I know is his Charizard's probably like his last Pokemon, and it can evolve into a Charizard X just like mine. Let's do this battle. Did you arrive in answer together with your fellows in Team MZ? I'm battling you. Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the Z Royale anyway? We're fighting for Floette. Yeah, we know about the old man and the black flower float of his. So all you idiots hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy away the mess he made for everyone? Gears up, please, that's too far. But it's true that you, Bino, don't have any real ties to the city. What's the reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lumiose? I care about... All these are right. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But that still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I'll become the greatest trainer and use AZ's Floette to protect the city from the tower. And I'll restore the honor of the memory of Team Flare and all who ever had the names tied to it. I'll make sure our dream into reality at last. This is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Charizard, one Pippin Call battle to go. You have a Charizard too. Let's end this. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry. And yet you think you were able to save Lumiose. I'll free you from the past. May the flames of Team Flare raise strong and true and burn away all the shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. You're not the only one with a Charizard. Let's do this. What's your first Pokemon? Angoro. Okay. I can make quick work out of them. Fire Blast. Okay. You already know I'm gonna Mega Evolve this. It's a Charizard X battle. My wasted youth, nothing but ash and ruin. Mega Evolve and burn it all away, Charizard. also have a Mega Charizard X too. But my Charizard X is strong. My Charizard X is stronger. You certainly do direct your Pokemon with skill. There is no denying it. I made it. Rank A has been achieved. You lost. But Charizard and the rest of your team look happy in that battle, Gearsome. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare, leave behind Lumiose itself. We fear ourselves in such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysander hoped to make real, that world of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysander may have gone astray, but there was a true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for all of us, if I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. And since you are now Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user, Bina, please take care of Prism Tower and our city. Of course I will. If you need us, we'll come to your aid. After all, Nuvia exists in order to help others so we can make the world beautiful together. Toward that aim, let me provide you with a TM. Flare Blades. Charizard has that. And come by Nuvia Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those flamethrower roasts you like. Appreciate it. Zygarde. I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer. But I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Gearsome. It seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals that he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you're able to protect the city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose. Guess what? I made it to rank A too! Whoa, you both reached rank A on the same day? It must have helped you two a lot have strong teammates like each other to train with. With 2 A rank trainers, I know we'll be able to take care of the tower. Big yes to that. I suppose this means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Floette will chose. Floette, what is it? What's wrong? Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain. The tower. Is it as affecting you? You okay? Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we will be able to stop the tower. That's true enough, but we'll never see if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things going wrong. Yes, now it's time to blow out steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it. Rest easy this night. I know the future of Lumiose and of this world will be safe in your hands. Azir was coughing. Yup. It woke everyone up. Beetle, you alright? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. To be continued.